Hello and welcome back after the holidays. Hope everyone had a good time. We're gonna now make everyone have a bad time with Garganical, um, which is probably my favorite thing to do. So, yeah, we have I'll call it gently unconventional team. It's a Tinglu gouging fire team. So it kind of is like almost standard with Tinglu, gouging fire, Chien-Pao Dragonite, and Sinistra. It's pretty close to the Elizabeth team, except we have a Garganical, like the salt rock pile in the room. It's kind of this might be like an oxymoron, but it's a stock Garganical. It is pretty basic moveset, the same like Reg F moveset. And we're just playing a stupid berry to not die. Yep, that's it. Oh, we have Roar on our gouging fire. And the idea is that we set up some spikes with our Tinglu or Stealth Rock on Garganical, and then we just start forcing our opponents to switch out. It's really, really good on like Trick Room Mons if they don't have a Follow Me user. But it's very funny. But yeah, so, is it good? No. But will it be funny? Let's hope. Let's hope so, huh? Yeah. The paste for it will be in the YouTube description, of course. That being said, it's all right here. I can go through it at some point if you would like. Yeah. It's kind of, like, pretty obvious, I think. These didn't change from the Elizabeth team. Chien-Pao is exactly as it always is when it has a sash. If it's not like this, then it's wrong. Well, I guess it could be Jolly, but that's the only point of contention, I suppose. Where like Jolly or Adamant, pick your poison. I prefer Adamant, and I think that right now Jolly is probably not necessary. Like, you're not outspeeding the things that you would otherwise. Like, you're never going to outspeed a Flutter Mane. So, like, that's just... There's no point in being Jolly. Dragonite kills Flutter Mane. It also pressures Raging Bolt. And Sinistra is the bane of Urshifu's existence. Hopefully. Hopefully. Yeah, this team kind of breaks down into, like, the core four of, like, Sinistra, Garg, Gouging Fire, Tinglu, and then you just have the Chien-Pao Dragonite where you can just randomly sweep an opponent, so that's the idea. Don't look at that. We're playing this one. Okay. Alright. Let's play through some matches and see how it goes. There's another team that I was going to stream today, but I decided I want to actually try that team first. So, well, here's the bad thing. I don't know how we beat Lando I. It's Choice Scarfed. Not great. Metagross is Metagross. Booster Flutter with Calm Mind. I don't think that set's very good. Psychic Seed Indeedee with Skill Swap. Okay, so you can like force reset terrain if people change it. That's cool. And it has Spinning Force. Oh, it's that one. It's Indeedee Male. Okay. Yeah, so here's the thing is we're not very good against Expanding Force, and we're super not good against Lando Eye. Well, let's go with Gouging Fire. I think we have to bring the Chen Pao for the Lando. And the Ting probably makes them not want to bring in Dee Dee. Not sure how we beat the Amoonguss. Maybe Chen Pao. Alright, this Chen Pao is doing a lot of heavy lifting, is what I've determined. Also, silly as it might sound, but Roar is actually kind of great against setup mons, of course. Are they gonna fake us out? Fake out Calm Mind? Sure. I'm actually gonna try and Salt Cure. No, let's try and set up the Stealth Rocks and we'll just go for the Roar on the Fluttermane. Yeah, they protect, that's fine. Knock off, whatever. We still got, actually, almost everything we wanted. Roar beats protect, so that's kind of funny. Okay. Heavy Slam, Bullet Punch, Psychic Fangs. Well, we don't really love to see that, so we're gonna Terra and just Salt Cure it. And I kind of want to protect here. No, let's just try and bash this thing. Terra Flying. Yeah, that did actually nothing. Okay. Parting Shot's fine. The more they want to move around with these stones in play, the better for us, honestly. Yeah, this is a very silly... What a silly concept. Oh, I've learned we also can't beat Hatterene, because Magic Bounce puts your spikes back on you, by the way. In case anyone was unsure, that is how that works. It's a nightmare. So, you know, if you don't want to get spiked, play Hatterene, I guess. Cool, okay. Well, I feel like our opponent doesn't want to do this. Yes, okay, well, our opponent, in fact, didn't want to do that anymore. Cool, 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 cool. Alright. Well, that was interesting. Okay. We are playing against a Calm Mind Raging Bolt. So this is just Bolt Balance with... Yeah, this is like very stock Bolt Balance. Icicle Crash. Terra Ghost. Means they can't get faked out. And, yeah. Sub Lando is kind of outdated, but still good. Still very powerful. Okay, well. Here's the thing. So I think we're just going to lead these two. We probably have to bring the Qian Pao. Maybe we want... Yeah, we'll just bring Qian Pao Dragonite. I think that's actually probably the safest in this type of matchup. And they are leading Qian Pao. We don't lose our ice weakness on Garganical because it's Terra Flying, so like not a great way to stop whatever is gonna happen. I do like double protect, but then they might just hard swap. I think I want to put some damage on this. Okay, cool. Protect there. Nice, okay. That actually worked out just fine. Now we can Terra Flying Stealth Rocks. We are faster, so maybe we protect here. I kind of want to keep this Gouging Fire around. Do we need to Terra? We are weak to ground. Okay. We're going to Salt Cure the Landorus and Protect, I think. If they Protect Parting Shot... I don't think... Parting Shot, I believe, works against Garg with Purifying Salt. Hello, good morning. How's it going? What the heck? Did another opponent give up? I feel like another opponent gave up. Yeah, what's your team right now? Nice. Another opponent gave up after like turn 2. Conceded the match. Cool. Alright, well. This is going to be a weird stream if everyone keeps doing that. That's okay. This is a bad matchup. Like a really, really, really bad matchup, I'm pretty sure. We are really, really weak to Expanding Force if we bring Garg. They are Dragon Fang Drago. What the heck? What is happening? Are people just like... What is going on? I would like just like one set, please. Please. Okay. This is pretty stock. Team is Farrig, Ensign. Wait. Yeah, Ensign. Okay. Booster Flutter, Glamora, Waterpon, Zapdos. What's wrong with that? Anything? Or just like considering if you should make changes. They have a Thundurus, which is really annoying, but Tinglu is pretty good against Thundurus. So we're going to Tinglu, Gouging Fire, Chenpao's an all-star here, and God, I hate Heatran. Magma Storm, but they have Berry. Okay. We're just gonna bring the Garganacl. Okay. Farrig, Ensign, Flutter, Glamora, Waterpon, Zapdos, Galar. What are you weak to? Ensign, Flutter. It seems pretty good. Waterpon. Is it like the stock Waterpon? Because like the stock redirect Waterpon seems pretty good. I mean, how do I not EQ here, right? I think I have to. I think I'm legally obligated to EQ. Yeah, sure. Put a little damage. Do a little damage. Do a little dance. Waterpon's pretty stock. 252, 44, 10. Or 44, 100, 12, 100. Yeah, makes sense. Wow, they just let me kill their Heatran for free. That's crazy. What a thing to do. Alright. Cool. I like that that happened. And they have a Thundurus that doesn't actually do anything, and that's it? Okay, cool. Well, we definitely soak an Ivy Cudgel from a stock water pond. I think that's fine. We should be faster, so we'll just give a little swipey swipe here. I don't like that it, there. Okay. Ivy Cudgel into Ting. Yeah, cool. Okay. Well, this person played 3 turns. That's crazy. Is this the team? Yeah, apparently. Chat, is this team busted? We won 3 games in as many turns. 3 matches. Maybe I'll play this through like a real event and make someone actually play me. My cats are obsessed with playing with their Christmas toys, which is wonderful, but they're all crinkly, so it's kind of annoying. That's okay, because they're beautiful and I love them. Okay. Lando. Oh, Lando. I always mix those up. I called it Lando I earlier. This one's the actual problem, not the other one. So they're playing Double Genie, but unconventional TM. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Alright. We are going to lead our Garg and our Gouging Fire. And I don't even know if we'll get to the... to our other 2 mons, but we'll bring Qianpao. And I kind of like Sinistra. I guess it's not great against the Fire Pawn. Maybe we want them to Terra... We want to force them to Terra and then EQ. Although I don't know if we survive. We don't survive Ivy Cudgel if they Terra. If we don't have any drops on them, we'll just bring the Dragonite. I think that's probably safer, honestly. As much as I think Urshifu could be an issue. They are pretty stock booster Flutter. That's fine. Okay. Protect. And bonk. We can soak a Moonblast, and we're faster than Ogre Pond, so... Raging Bolt, yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, goodbye. Alright. This is where it gets interesting. They aren't Scarf, so that means Gouging Fire is faster. And... Can you taunt Garg? Yeah. You sure can. It doesn't do any... it gets rid of the non-Salt Cure moves. Do they have Thunderbolt? They do have Thunderbolt. I don't love that. I'm actually just going to hard swap my Garg here, I think. And I just want to try and put some damage out. Yeah, okay. That's good. Yeah, Dragonite just soaks that. If they try and Draco and Thunderbolt. Okay, cool. That was what I thought was going to happen. That worked out. Let's just E-speed the Raging Bolt, because I think the Urshifu might protect here. I will just get another Breaking Swipe. The Urshifu did not protect. However, I think I'm fine with that. Yeah, whatever. That's fine. We can soak. That's fine. Okay. So, if we put in the Qianpao, I wonder if Dragonite kills the Urshifu. I think we need to make sure that happens. We're going to E-speed the Urshifu and just Sucker Punch the Raging Bolt. Yeah, that's fine. If they protect... Okay. Nothing happened. That's okay. We live a surging, and we're faster than Ogerpon. So we'll just go for the E-Speed again. I think we're just gonna Ice Spinner this. They might, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But that means that we get to remove that, and... Oh, right, they're Terra Water. I forgot. Hello, how's it going? Okay. And they have just the Raging Bolt. So... here's the issue. If we go after the Raging Bolt, and they Surging the Garg, then I think we lose. If we go after the Urshifu and it protects, and they kill our Dragonite, we also lose. Yeah, I mean, I think, unfortunately... Oh, do we... Oh, we have a berry. We live? Okay. This is big. Big if true. Get a Salt Cure. Okay. Incredible. No big deal, but Citrus Berry saved us the game. Alright. Okay, so... Citrus Berry broken. Turns out. I'm still not, like, sold that we should bring the Sinistcha, honestly. It's really, really good into this mon exclusively. I guess it's pretty good into this one. Yeah, they're letting us get a game too, which is incredible. Sinistcha's really bad into this. I'm so terrified of the Fire Pawn, honestly, that I think bringing Sinistcha's almost out of the question. Okay. We're gonna lead Gouging Fire. I mean, I guess we also didn't spike them to death, right? I feel like that might be the difference. Okay. Gonna lead the Gouging Fire Garganacl again. Yeah. Yeah. We're just gonna do the same thing. Yep, Thundurus is annoying. This is also annoying. This was the lead that we didn't want to see necessarily. Okay. So, this has Flash Cannon, Thunder Wave, Eerie Impulse. Okay. It has a bunch of words on it. Winston, this is not the time. Back up, mister. Okay. Well, we gotta make a move, so let's... Oh, God. We're just gonna double protect here. I want to see what they do. This is Scarf? No, it's Lorb. Okay. So we're trying to Thunder Wave, Rock Slide. Okay. That's fine. Let's just... Rock Slide's not that big of a deal on Garg. If they Stomping... No, that's fine. This is fine. We're just going to Breaking Swipe. And Stealth Rock. Yep. We dropped half speed. They move first. Does a good amount. We will drop their attack a little. Put some rocks in there. And give a little roar to this Thundurus. And I think we're just going to Salt Cure the Lando. Oh, and they missed. That's so good for us. I hope they try to... Oh. Don't love Flash Cannon. Do love Citrus Berry. Okay. They got Salt Cured, and we flinched. Unlucky, but honestly, whatever. I mean, you know, they have Rock Slide. What are you gonna do? Alright, well, I suppose then I'll just Salt Cure this one. Yeah, classic Rock Slide. Yeah, whatever, that's fine. We probably should have recovered, honestly. Oh, right, their Cloak. It doesn't work on Cloak. Let's try to just remove this. Yeah, let's just hope that it doesn't kill and doesn't flinch. Okay, didn't kill. That's important. That one did kill. That's unfortunate. But now we have a Chanpao. So, let's see here. If we Sucker Punch and they protect Wild Bolt, whatever. We're faster than everything. Okay. So we don't actually need to Sucker Punch. This does not have Protect. I think we need them to swap. Oh god, yeah. Garg lived. Oh, that's actually so big that they went after that instead of the Garganical. Okay, cool. So, here's the thing. Here is the thing, chat. We might have it if we can play well, which I know is, we're asking a lot, okay? But let's see. So if they go for Ivy Cudgel and we protect and we Scale Shot this, we're in a good spot. If they follow me, yeah, it doesn't actually change anything. Okay, the only thing that sucks is if they Spiky Shield, because then next turn we can't. Okay, let's just call that they're gonna Spiky. Wow. I'm actually a genius, by the way, in case you were unaware. And now we have a full health Garg. Beautiful. Okay, so let's try and remove this, and we will just protect here. Ooh, that did nothing. Wow. Yep. Okay. Let's see. So, I think our biggest op is probably this Ogre Pawn. So let's Scale Shot it. And yeah, this is not an amazing position. No, I think if we get rid of the Thunderous, we can Terra Flying and we might be alright. Okay, here's what we need to happen. That's a good one. 2, 3. Alright, cool. Okay. Good things are happening. Everything I wanted is coming to life. Not great. Don't love this. We are 93 speed because we got a fucking Thunderous. Okay. The bad news is we can't protect. The good news is there good news? The good news is, if they go after Garg, there's a chance. Okay. Oh. That's so fine. Cool. Alright. That's so fine. So here's the beauty, right? Is this is gonna die pretty soon. So I think if we recover again, we can probably soak. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Problem here is I don't think we can now live another one. Well, we can live a surging, but then we don't live a surging again. It's a rough spot. Yeah. Yeah, we can't live both. Okay. That's alright. Beginning game 3. Okay, so they led Lando and Thunderous, which is not ideal for our Garganical lead. So I think if we lead Tinglu, it can't get Thunderwaved. If we lead Tinglu Garganical, does that do anything for us? Probably not. But if we lead Qianpao Tinglu, we can't get Thunderwaved because we're Dark types and they're priority. And if we have, I like Dragonite. How do we leave Garganical at home, huh? We gotta bring it. Is it wrong? Probably. But we're doing it anyway, so, you know, whatever. Okay. One of the issues is that our Qianpao actually buffs their Landorus in a way. They do have Protect. The Thunderous doesn't really do anything. Flash Cannon's annoying, I guess, huh? Okay. Let's set spikes. And what if we Protect? What do they do? Nothing we want them to do. Alright. Let's just Ice Spinner this Landorus. If they Protect Flash Cannon, then it's really annoying. Okay. Yep. Makes sense. It wasn't a total waste, at least. Because at least we got to set our spikes. So it wasn't great. But wasn't the worst. We can just set another layer of spikes if we want. This can't Protect, so we could Sacred Sword it, but I kind of want to just go after the Lando here. I think I'm just going to Protect because I think they're going to switch out. Yeah, makes sense. Take some damage. We got to Protect. No Flash Cannon. Okay. So, Steel. Okay. We need to be able to Terraflying the Garganical if it's going to live a Surging or an Ogerpon. So we can't afford to Terra either of these. I think the funniest thing to do is to EQ plus, we'll just try and Sacred Sword the Thunderous. But when they swapped out, that's so bad for us. Yeah. Okay. What a hammer. Oh my god. Okay, well, here's the thing. We got the spikes out. We have a Dragonite. They lost a lot of health. We effectively traded our Tinglu for spikes and like 3/4 of an Ogerpon's health, which honestly I feel like is pretty good. How fast are we? 124 and they are 157 likely. Okay, so Qianpao's the fastest thing. I think If we go after the Landorus and they protect, they could just Spiky. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That means we remove the Ogre Pawn. I don't love Rock Slide. Don't flinch. Okay. The fact that we didn't flinch is kind of huge here. Awesome. And we got 5. Didn't flinch and got 5 is really important. Okay. And we didn't waste our Terra. So... Oh yeah, they Terra Steel. That's funny. Okay. We are kind of in the same position as last game. Except we are now... If it was Celestial... Yeah, you're right. I know. I know. I know. We're kind of in the same position, except they don't have an Ogre Pawn. We have a faster Dragonite, which I think means... we need to just... Oh, we can't even Terra. Okay, Scale Shot this. T-Wave. Okay. The difference now is that we can Salt Cure this. Okay, so they use their Terra. They are Sash, not Mystic Water. It's awkward because if we Terra Flying, we're weak to the Wild Storm. We have the Berry, right? Oh, they have Flash Cannon, though. Okay, so we're weak to something no matter what. We're just going to Terra Flying. That's so awkward. I actually don't think we can live. I don't think we can beat Thundurus. Okay, but they Flash Cannoned. Yeah, that does nothing. We actually can't beat that Thundurus. Unless they miss every single move. So you're saying there's a chance, huh? Okay, well, they didn't miss this one, I guess. Yeah. Had we not brought Garganacl, had we brought... had we brought the Sinistcha, I think we actually could have won that. It was a really awkward spot, too, where our... the trade for the Tinglu was bad. Had we not lost our Tinglu... Again, so this stems back to if we didn't bring Garganacl, we would have had the Sinistcha, and if we had the Sinistcha, we could have Terra'd our Tinglu, which then would have been able to EQ and remove Thundurus because it was Terra Steel. Alright, well, now we know. Now we know. Chad, is Garganacl bad? Is that a... Are we reaching? Maybe Garganacl is bad. This is the wolf team. This is the wolf team exactly. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, like it's just like such an awkward spot. TLDR, had we brought Sinistcha, we would have won. Okay. So this is the wolf team, Scarf Shifu. This time we definitely want Sinistcha. I think we're just gonna go Gouging Fire, Tinglu, Sinistcha. And I like Qianpao. Yeah, Qianpao seems really good in this matchup. Okay. Yeah, no drop in my stats, bro. Okay. We are 235, so we're faster than Adamant, not Jolly. Okay, I mean, you know, there's no reason to have spikes on your Pokemon if you're not gonna click it. So look at how little a Shifu does to this Terra. Okay. Breaking Swipe. Put in Sinistra. We're doing it. We're doing it. If they knock off that slot, I'll cry. They might, actually. That would be a pretty good knockoff. No, that's not the one. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Good thing it didn't actually kill, huh? Okay. So, what we can do is I kind of want to roar this. No. That was wrong. That's wrong. What we're going to do, right? What we're going to do is we're going to protect and Matcha Gotcha. That's crazy. We're not doing that. We're going to break and swipe Matcha Gotcha. Drop some attack down. Oh, I guess the Incineroar had an attack drop too, huh? The Urshifu just, like, is not going to kill this Gouging Fire, so I don't actually care. We're going to deal a bit of damage. Maybe get a burn? No burn. Like, it's doing nothing. That's fine. Breaking Swipe is going to kill that Urshifu. Yeah. I think I'm just fine with all of this happening. Yep, you have a Rillaboom. Boop, boop. Goodbye. Okay, now we need the Matcha Gotcha burn. Matcha Gotcha burn. One time. Burn. Fuck. This game's unlucky. Okay. That is a fucking problem, as they would say in the biz. They can fake out this, get a Swords Dance, which I don't love. We can Strength Sap it, I guess. If they Ivy Cudgel we might be in trouble. So if they fake out Ivy Cudgel, I don't know if I care that much. Okay, I'm gonna protect and try and just Strength Sap the Ogerpon, because at least this way, if they go for Swords Dance, we can drop them back down a bit. Okay. And because we're still faster, I think I'm going to Heat Crash the Rillaboom. It can't protect, and if they just swap in Flutter, I don't care. Or no, sorry, they have Incineroar, right? That's it? Okay, so then I am actually going to just Breaking Swipe and Strength Sap the Ogerpon. Okay, cool. That's fine. That's fine. Yep, that'll kill. Okay, so here comes our boy. Alright. Rage Powder's not going to do anything. I don't know why I was going to click that. That was stupid. Okay, well, Ice Spinner. Yeah, that makes sense, but we're still going to be faster. Yep. Okay. So here's the thing. Do they want to fake out? They definitely want to fake out. Are they going to anticipate that we're going to protect the Chien-Pao? Because if they anticipate that we protect the Chien-Pao, then they're going to fake this out. If they do that... But if they get the call right and I don't protect, and then they fake out plus Ivy Cudgel, then we lose our best Mon in this matchup, I think. I think we just have to double protect, unfortunately. Yeah, they could Swords Dance. Okay. Oh, and they spikied. Wow, that was not on the bingo card. Cool. So, that does put us in a really awkward spot. Okay. I think we have to go for the double protect, honestly. Yeah. Yep. So he's going to fake out Ivy Cudgel this slot. EQ is reduced damage because of the terrain too. Yeah. Not great. Nice. If we yeah, I mean, we're gonna protect, but we're gonna get some recovery. If that high horsepower ever connects, we lose. That's the game we play now, is that they don't crit. Okay. Okay, so I think we're gonna bring Dragonite, Gouging Fire, Chanpao, Sinistcha. Funny enough, those are our guys. Those are our team. No spikes. No spikes for us. That's okay. That's okay. Because we have something better. Okay. Alright. Can't fake this out, which is really good. This is Scarf. What could you swap into that I care about? Honestly, probably nothing. Cool. Like, okay, if it's a, if it's a, Flutter Mane with Double Dragon moving into it, not great. But if it's basically anything but a Flutter Mane, then I don't think we actually care. Yep. Here's the thing about dragon types is they do be soaking. 4, 5. Damn. Got a little 5 hitter. Okay. It would be irresponsible for me to E-speed this slot, knowing that they probably will switch into Rillaboom, right? But we're going to cover. We're going to cover it. Okay. E-speed. They knew I was going to do that. I knew I was going to do that. I thought that would kill, but here we are. Now they put back in the Urshifu. No, they can't. The Urshifu kind of doesn't do anything here. I guess if... Yeah, okay. If they hard swap this out into Incineroar... Okay. That's what we're assuming that they're going to do. We're going to lose our speed boost, which is really unfortunate, but I think that this is probably the best possible play to guarantee we live. Because we have our defense drop too. Cool. So... Nice, that's fine. Ooh, they double swapped. Okay. Okay, so we are 186 speed. We can't get faked out. which means we're faster than this. Can also Terra Water, which is kind of funny. They don't have Grassy Glide, right? They do have Grassy Glide. Interesting. Interesting. That's fine. I don't think... Well, maybe it does kill. Well, they didn't do it, so I'm going to guess it either doesn't kill or they're not sure. That's fine. Get a little matcha. We missed the Ogre Pond? That's fucking tragic. That's so bad. Alright. But we get to put our boy in now, so I think all is well. Let's spin her here. And we're just going to click Matcha Gotcha again. Yep, that's fine. We're just removing some terrain here. And this dies for Rocky. Yep, perfect. In Pow we trust. You right. Listen, Pow is probably the best Mon in the format. Is that crazy? Why, hello. Alex, are you in fact a P-Pod or are you in a P-Pod? I can't tell. I'm unsure. Okay, so they can fake out. I really don't want them to SD though. Gouging is no longer faster than this. Oh, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Okay. I don't want them to SD, but honestly, with our Chien-Pao just being the fastest thing in play, I would rather just make sure it stays safe. You are the P-Pod. Damn, okay. Alright. Alright. Hell yeah. I think Sucker Punch always... Okay. I'm a fool. I'm a fool, but it's fine. I forgot they could also... Aqua Jet's just never winning the game there, though, right? So... Because they're scarfed. I'm doing well. Doing well. We are playing a nonsense team. Kind of. I mean, we have a Chien-Pao on it, and it, like... How bad could it be, you know? Okay, so... Last time we just didn't bring Garg or Tinglu, and it was pretty good. So I think we're just going to do that same thing. Same order. Well, we've had a lot of really funny ones. Where the a lot of like our opponents conceding the match on turn 2 today, which has been unfortunate, we'll say. Unfortunate, yeah. Very boring, however. It be what it be, you know? What's on this for rig? Nothing I care about. Okay. I think I'm gonna try and just double it. Yeah, the fake out was like pretty obvious, obviously. But if they chose not to... Oh, we got a crit? Not, well, not horrible, but horribly boring. Okay. Here is... Let me see. So they have Psychic and Hyper Voice, which I don't care all that much about. And they have Flare Blitz, Knock Off, Parting Shot. They could Parting into something and hard swap this. I don't think they're going to. I don't want my Dragonite to die, though. And I think we can burn through Trick Room pretty well. Terra Fairy makes sense. Just means, well, it definitely means I have a team that people maybe don't want to play against. I knew we should have heat crashed. That was so foolish. That was a silly thing to do. how fast are we? 90? And they're going to be like 80 something, right? They're 80 if they have investment. Like, sorry, if they have IVs, then they're 80. So they're going to move first. Wonder if they're going to Psychic. Okay, let's just go for Matcha Gotcha. And we'll just Heat Crash this slot. Yep, that unfortunately makes sense. Don't die. Oh, nice. Hell yeah. That didn't kill? That's insane. That's insane. 78? Yeah. Okay. 2 turns Trick Room. If we pace it well, we can get out of this with our... Yeah, I was thinking, like, the one that Wolf played was 27 IVs, and I believe was 80, or, yeah, 78. Whatever. It doesn't matter what we click. This gouging fire is probably dying, so. Unless it doesn't die. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, so we're going to put in our Dragonite. Here's what we need. Wolf was 78. Yeah. That's what I figured. Alright. Here's the thing. If we get out of this Trick Room with our Sash intact and our Dragonite at full health, I think we win. So, we need this double protect. That's so fucking tragic. Oh, okay. That's so tragic. I mean, there was nothing else we could do, so. How much is this Furrig gonna do? How do we ever beat this? The back two. We can't E-speed the Furrig. Maybe we should have went for the Iron Head earlier. I could protect. I'm just gonna Scale Shot this slot. Okay. Cool. Alright. So there's a way. Not yet. There's not a way yet. Even at a minus defense, we soak the Urshifu Surging. We need to kill the Furrig. We also probably only take 1 Surging. Like, I don't think we can take 2 if we get another defense drop, so... Okay, die. Alright. Okay. One problem is gently solved. Now we have a whole other problem. We can't get faked out, so that's important. However, the biggest issue now is that we underspeed this so they can surging us into the Shadow Realm. Okay, we need Scale Shot to like super kill the Rillaboom, which I don't think it will, to be fair. Yeah, not even remotely close. Yeah, if we had gotten the double protect, I think we won. Funny enough. Yeah, had we gotten the double protect on the Chin-Pow, I think we actually just win the game. But because we didn't, we lost. Yeah, but like, maybe. If we were really lucky. If our Dragonite was an Urshifu, maybe. Maybe. Okay, another one. That was a really smart adjustment from our opponent. If we had just brought the Tinglu, I actually think we probably would have won the Trick Room games. Like the turns of Trick Room, we probably could have just won the game in that. Yeah, what is that indeed? This is an Instruct Mental Herb Oranguru. So they probably want to either set up... What the heck is happening here? Okay. Okay. Our opponent's cooking. I don't know. Our opponent is cooking. It is something. I don't know what to do here. Alright, well, we're gonna lead a Chen Pao and their Terra Ghost, of course. Let's... God, alright, we're leading Chen Pao Dragonite, and we're just gonna bring the Tinglu and the Garg and hope. I don't know what to do. We're probably losing, to be honest with you, but that's okay. So if you... God, Instruct is so annoying. Okay. Yeah. Like, are they gonna Nasty Plot plus Instruct, or are they just gonna, like, blast us into the Shadow Realm? If they Terra Ghost, I'll cry. Maybe we just go after the Ninetales, huh? Can't Instruct if you're dead. Did they go for Instruct? No, they went for Trick Room. That's so much worse. That's so much worse. This is a nightmare. Okay. Okay. I guess not. Okay, put some damage on with Chen Pao support. We get sashed. They're just gonna Instruct now, right? Yeah. Kill all my guys. Yeah, this is nightmare scenario. But Garganical is the slowest thing in play. That's kind of sick. Okay, so second game Scale Shot. Yeah. As long as we hit. As long as we hit. Okay. We're cooking. Chat, we're cooking. We're flying, right? Wait. The Garg is... Okay, so they must have a minus speed nature then, right? Okay, cool. That's fine. Steel Terra flipping a Tinglu. Yeah, fair. That also would have been a pretty reasonable play. Probably a better play, honestly. So now, Garg should be the fastest thing in play. Discharge, okay. So it's probably Garganical, Raging Bolt, Tinglu, Garganical, Raging Bolt, Oranguru, Tinglu. Get a little recover. Oh, wow. So this is faster. Okay. Alright. We might be cooked. That actually... Oh. right. Yeah, we're dead. Maybe if we get a triple protect, huh? Triple protect? One time? One time triple protect? Okay. Actually, a double might be enough. Okay, well, we didn't get it, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Man, we're so bad at getting double protects. It's like a 60%, right? That's tragic. Yeah, because I don't think the Oranguru would... It is technically faster. Oh, we don't have an item. I don't think knockoff would have killed us from an Oranguru, but hard to know. Cool, so here's the thing. I'm gonna bring my Mon that has Trick Room so that I can reverse it. Although it's incredibly bad into the bear. Let's lead. I think let's do the same lead. And then we'll have Ting. Yeah. Garg is kind of awkward here. Let's just do Ting Sinistcha, I think. Well. Another Ninetales in my face, huh? Booster speed from the sun and its choice specs. Well, what Terra are they? Fairy, that makes sense. Well, here's the thing, though, is if they Terra Fairy, Sucker Punch doesn't kill. Yeah, like, I'm pretty sure they will. It makes the most sense, right? And they'll go first, so they might kill this. I think we just have to kill this, unfortunately. It's gonna sash our Chenpao. If we can sash their 9... Okay. Well, honestly, that was enough, because now we can remove the Fluttermane. And here, I think... Yeah. We'll just bring in the Ting. Yeah, Dragonite always Okos a Flutter with Iron Head. So, although awkwardly we are Terra Steel now, so we can't take an Earthquake as well. Like, we might take one Earthquake. They do not have Protect. I'd like to make that incredibly clear. This cannot protect. Okay. Well, that seems kind of good. Die. Okay, cool. Hell yeah. No Hyper Voice, please. Thank you. Oh my god. That crit didn't matter. I was dying to that 100%. Okay, well, the good news is this can't Hyper Voice. The bad news is it can Blood Moon, which is really freaking annoying. Are we now in a spot? I think we're now in this like really awkward speed tier spot. Burn. Nice. Okay, cool. That's incredible. I love that happened. That was beautiful. We're gonna get Blood Mooned. This is gonna die. But, so is that. And a Ting versus a Raging Bolt always lives. So. Beautiful. Okay, so I think... So what happened? So turn 1, we traded our Chenpao for their Fluttermane effectively. And Turn 2, we traded our Dragonite and our Terra for their Ninetales. And then we were able to leverage these two. Okay, so I think the Sinistcha is actually bait. Like, I don't think we need it. I think if we lead Dragonite Gouging Fire, their other lead of Fluttermane Ninetales doesn't do anything, and also this lead sucks. They might do the same, but double target D-Knight. That's, yeah, I was also thinking that. So I think, funny enough, it might be Gargan time. Hello, good morning. How are you? Happy Tuesday. Okay. Wow, same lead. Crazy. You know what else always kills a Fluttermane? It's not true. It's not true, but it might be. Okay. Oh no, you have to work soon? That's lame. Okay, it was true. It always kills a Fluttermane. We got him. Okay. And I'm gonna take a quick 1 minute break, and I'll be right back. Okay, hello, I'm back. We're scale shotting that idiot Raging Bolt. No. That's fine, right? I think. That's fine. Yeah. This is okay. Oh my god, that did so much damage. that did way more damage than I expected it to. Okay. Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? They're not going to be stoked. Did nothing. Did absolutely nothing. Okay, killed Ninetales. Single target EQ. That did not very much, honestly. I thought that was going to do way more. So, this game, neither of us have used our Terra. No, that's not true. We both have used our Terra. I lied to you. Big lie. Okay. We should have throat chopped. That was... Well, I guess we're still going to move first. They have Draco, Volt Switch, Discharge, Thunderclap. Okay. Okay. That's tragic, but honestly, could be worse. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. So... Oh, it's so awkward. We're just playing so incredibly obviously. Does that kill? No. Alright. That's good to know. That's good to know. Okay, Sun is gone. They lose their Spatak boost, which means this Mon kind of doesn't do anything. Although it probably still kills. Let's recover. Yep. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Yeah, that was tough. That was tough. Alright. Okay. Well, that's unlucky. Okay, so... Let's play one more, since really we've only played, like, you know, 2 matches, 2 real matches. This person has a Clear Am Scizor. Caesar? I don't know what the... whatever. You know what I mean. This guy. Torn, Ensign, Pow, with Spinner, and fucking Landorus. Okay. Okay. Alright. We can't bring Garg. It's so weak to that Caesar. Bullet Punch will probably just kill. Okay, so double Genie. We do like Dragonite. I kind of like leading the Gouging Fire, although it's pretty weak into the Landorus. Let's just lead D-Knight Chenpao. And bring the other 2 very obvious stock mons. They also would like to bring a Chenpao. Okay. I think I'm gonna hard swap. Yeah, because we don't want to take a Spinner and we don't want them to call our Terra. So I think it's better to just swap here and protect. If they hard swap the Incineroar out... Okay, well they didn't, so... Wow, Spinner still did that much. That's kind of crazy. It's kind of impressive. Okay. So they called I was going to protect the Chenpao, which makes sense. Landorus, yeah. That's fine. Could protect... I don't think they're going to. Gonna Heat Crash the Chenpao and Ice Spinner the Landorus. Think that sets us up the best. If they just double protect, like whatever, if they switch... Actually, if they switch the POW, that's annoying. Although I think we have to put a lot of damage on it. Yeah, protect. Yeah, double protect doesn't matter. Cool. Nothing happened. We did nothing. So... Now I kind of like Breaking Swipe Sacred Swording the POW because of that. Alright, cool. Yeah, Terra Steel. Cool. We are at like half power, so, you know, not ideal. Terra Steel does mean that they are now weak to EQ. Yeah, okay. Cool. Let's... I think they're going to switch it out, though. Do they have something that wants to take EQ? If they have Torn in the back... They could fake out... They'd probably fake out the POW? I don't know. Alright, let's just EQ hard swap. I think that's like the very baseline play. Yeah. Okay, cool. So the thing that I wanted to happen happened. Now we're just going to EQ 1400. Nice. Hell yeah. That's huge. Yeah, anything they swap in... Okay, cool. I was going to say, anything they swap in doesn't want to take Scale Shot. Does it have Flying? Whatever you put in. Chat, let's play. Does it have Flying? Okay, unlucky. Oh, it doesn't... Oh, it's a Bug Steel type. It's not Scyther. Okay. Bullet Punch, Bug Bite, Dual Wing Beat. So, Bug Bite is good into it. Bullet Punch is good if I Terra. Been stuck in 1300 for way too long. Yeah, honestly, I play too many random nonsense teams where I just like go up and down like crazy. It's very silly. I think it's so obvious that we protect that I'm not going to. So obvious that they didn't. They still went after my Tinglu. Okay, we got 5 shots. Where is this Caesar? Sizer? Oh, that did so much damage. Oh my gosh. Okay. How fast is this? Not very. Cool. Well, let's see here. So, Chen Pao could kill this. Dragonite could go after this. If we go after this and they protect and then they attack in here, I think I'm actually just going to go after the Caesar and protect. Which is kind of crazy. Bullet Punch, cool. Okay. I want to get them into a spot where I can just start. That did a lot. Oh yeah, I forgot we're speeded. No, we're so fast. Gonna Sacred. Oh. Sucker Punch that. E-Speed this. No, E-Speed won't kill. Also, we're fast. We don't need to E-Speed anymore. Sucker Punch that. Scale Shot that. Huh? That's the play. Was it a Bug Steal? Oh, it probably resists Sucker Punch. No, didn't matter. Yeah, didn't matter. Okay, cool. Resist who? I hardly know her. Okay. So, all they have left. Well, it's weird to say all they have left when it's still a Chen Pao, but okay. They have Fake Out online. We just have to double protect, and there's no way they punish us for that, so it doesn't matter. It's not like they have an Encore or a free switch or something, so. Cool. They went for Sucker. Sucker, I hardly know. Okay. Get the fuck out of here, you bot. Okay. So, oh, if they protect, that's so bad. I don't think that E-Speed... Well, E-Speed might actually kill with 2 Chen Paos in play. 3%? Oh, chat. Oh, chat. Okay. Well. Are they jolly? Does it matter? Does it matter? They can just double attack and we die? Yeah. Okay, well, they're not jolly. Or, well, oh, U-turn didn't kill? That's crazy. Want to make sure this does its 3%. Okay. Wait, we're faster, right? Yeah, we're just way faster. Okay. All right. I don't know how we won that. That was so close. Very nail bitey. Okay. I also ran out of coffee. I have to go grab more coffee. Okay. So the lead felt pretty good. I like Tinglu. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to change the lead just a bit to the Gouging Fire. Hello, how's it going? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think we want the Gouging Fire. Last time we switched it, it took 1,000,000 damage, roughly. Yeah, I'm gonna, after this game, well, realistically, we'll probably be ending the stream after this game, or after this match, so I can just wait till then, I suppose. Yeah, it's going good. We, are playing a very silly team with Roar, Gouging Fire. Pretty good. It's not that good, but it's funny. I give them a free switch. I don't really want to get earth powered. I gave them a free switch, unfortunately, but I think that we kind of had to. Okay, and they just went for protect as well. Okay. So... yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Here's my Dragonite. Please don't kill me. Oh, if they're gonna earth power the Gouging Fire, right? Yeah, that's so bad. Ending here, absolutely, you as well. Thanks for stopping in and hanging out. Okay, here's my Tinglu. We're gonna do the same thing as last time. Yeah. Yeah, okay, whatever. Sludge bomb it up. Oh, notably they didn't fake out. Yeah, have a good one. Okay, and they U-turned into Caesar. Cool, we killed Delando. That's huge. That is big if true. Chanpal. Is this crazy? It might be crazy. The thing about Clear Am is... yeah, get resisted. Okay. Alright. That did nothing. Yeah, knocked off my Clariam, but now you don't have an Incineroar, so it doesn't matter. And they only have a Chenpao left. And we also have a Chenpao left. Okay. Cool. Well, here's the thing. Alright. Alright. Cool. That was fun. What a good time. Oh, we just have it here. Alright, awesome. Well, what an adventure that was. Yeah. You lost because of freeze? Honestly, that's one of the things in VGC. Certainly one of the statuses of all time. That being said, you know, love freezing, hate freezing, if you know what I'm saying. But thanks everyone for hanging out, having some coffee, playing Pokemon, all the fun stuff. I generally stream every Tuesday, if you are unaware. That being said, I am starting school tomorrow, and so it might change, but honestly, doing school online makes it feel like I probably will still be able to just do my Tuesday ones. If not, add another day. Who knows? So, if you like the team, it will be in the description of the YouTube video. The paste will be. If you have suggestions for teams in the future, please comment them on the YouTube videos. I will take a look and try some new fun things out. That being said, thanks again for hanging, and I hope you all have a great day.